morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are going to get into our morning movement. It is Halloween week, so I hope you guys are prepping for your fun activities that you're going to do this weekend. Let's just start today off with a nice stretch, warming up the body, getting the blood circulating. So let me adjust this here. My head's kind of cut off. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and just get our feet right underneath our hips. You don't need a mat. If you have a blanket or a towel or something you want to stand on, that's totally fine. You can just be wherever you are. Just making sure our feet are right up under our hips, shoulders are back and down, chest is nice and bright. We want to make our chin parallel to the ground, so we don't want to have it all the way up here or too low. Just a nice natural stance. Opening the palms forward. We'll take some deep breaths just to bring ourselves to this place. Forget everything that you got going on for the next 15 minutes and just work on your practice. Be with yourself. So nice deep breaths in through the nose, filling up the lungs, filling up the abdomen as well. And exhaling all the air. So we want to just inhale new energy, new goals for this week, new fun for the Halloween weekend, and release all the stuff from this past weekend, any moment from before this moment. So a couple more deep breaths here. You can have your eyes open or closed. One last big deep breath. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and inhale our arms all the way up to the sky, touching them together and then releasing nice and easy. And one more. This time, keep the hands up there, interlock the fingers so your hands look like this. You have a point with your pointers and then the rest are clasped. And then we'll plant through all of our toes and our feet. And we'll just slowly tick-tock from side to side, opening up that side body, waking it up. Really want to stretch those hands all the way up as far as you can, pushing those hips opposite side of the hands, strong through those legs, pressing through all of those toes, breathing here still. And we'll take it on down to our right side. Big inhale, exhale to drop it to the right, really stretching out that side. So make sure that that left arm is by the bicep and that our shoulders are in line. So we don't want to be tilted forward or tilted too far back. We want to be nice and easy and aligned here. One more big breath here. And inhale to bring it up, reaching up and going to the other side. And inhale to come up. And I'll turn so you can see me. So we're going to do a nice back bend here. So we want to make sure that our tailbone is still tucked. So we're not arching that back. We're tucking that tailbone. And we're just going to press our chest to the ceiling. So hands are still overhead. And we're just slowly pressing that chest up towards the ceiling, opening that heart center, awakening that spirit of fierceness in you for this Monday morning, starting your week, new goals. Keep breathing and release. And we're going to just come all the way down to a forward fold. Nice job, guys. Breathe here, nice and easy. Slight bend in the knees, releasing that head and that neck. Hands are down on the ground if you'd like, or you could swim those arms around, clasp them behind you, and then bring them overhead. So whatever feels good for your lower back and the back of your legs right now. But we're still very strong through those toes and that foot. Nice foundation, guys, to keep us straight and release those hands. And slowly come back up with an inhale. Hands overhead. And bringing the hands back down. All right, let's get into it. So let's go ahead to the top of our mat. Another big inhale, arms really wide, guys. And we'll come all the way down. We'll do a half back. So nice long straight halfway, inhaling here, exhaling to come all the way down. And then bending the knees to come all the way back up. We'll do that one more time. And back down. Inhaling to come halfway. And exhaling to drop it all the way down. Now go ahead and plant those hands. And we'll go ahead and walk back that right leg. So really get a nice, good foundation here. We want to press through all those toes in that right leg. We want to push through the heel. So push through that heel to keep you maintained. Imagine that you're squeezing your thighs together, pressing through that left foot. And we're going to come up, hands up. Nice stretch here in that hip flexor. We're here for a couple more seconds. Hold on to it. Squeeze those legs. And come all the way down. Good job. So we're going to tilt that back foot, and then we're going to come right back up into our warrior two pose here. Nice strength through this leg here, and we're pressing through this leg, knee stacked over the ankle, and we'll reach back, stretching that left side, and we'll come all the way down to one side, reaching towards the ceiling. And we'll come back up. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead and straighten that left leg. And we'll turn that right leg so those toes are facing forward. We'll turn, keeping our hands in that position. And we'll just hinge at the hips, stretching out the inside of that left leg near the glute in the back. A couple more seconds here. Breathe. And inhale to come up. And we'll walk that right leg up to the top. Big inhale. Release all the way down. Perfect job, guys. Halfway inhale. And go ahead and plant those hands again. This time we'll take that left leg back. Remember, get that good stance, pressing through all those toes before we come up. Nice big inhale to come up. Sink a little bit lower if you can. Nice job. Breathe here. Hold on to it. And come down. And we'll turn that back foot. Stabilize through that stance. Come up. Stretching those arms out. Shoulders are still down here, guys. That tailbone is still tucked. And we'll reach back. Stretching out that right side body. And all the way to the other side, reaching to the ceiling. Keep breathing here, guys. Feel that circulation, that oxygen flowing through. Hands back up. We will straighten out that right leg. Turn that left leg. Keep the hands out. And hinge at that hip. To a flat back. Keep breathing here, guys. Press into those feet. Press into those, pressing those thighs. Imagine about pressing the thighs together. And come on up. And we'll walk that back leg forward. Great job. One big inhale. And we're coming all the way down. Halfway up. And back down. And you can walk or hop your feet back into a high plank. So if you want to, try to land as gently as possible. We're pushing through those shoulders. Core is engaged. We're trying to get that belly button to that spine. We're pressing through those heels, the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. Everything is contracted. We're here for another second. And slowly lower down. Try to keep those elbows by your side. Perfect. Get settled here on the ground, so make any adjustments if you need to. Rock those hips back and forth. Feeling the difference in now that they're woken up. And then you can also bend your legs and windshield wiper them as well. Feeling the lubrication in those hips. And then go ahead and flatten those feet. So we'll take our arms behind us. Clasp them together. Nice long neck here. And then we're just going to pull our fist behind us, inhaling to come up. Hold on to it, breathe deep into that belly. So you should be able to feel yourself lifting off of the ground with every inhale. And then you should be able to push your hands back a little bit farther, feeling it in those arms. And then relax, nice and easy coming down. Put one ear down to the ground. Go ahead and bring that right foot up. Grab it, nice and gentle. Bring that left foot up, nice and gentle. Nice long neck here, and on a big inhale, we're gonna kick our feet into our hands and stretch out that front side of the body. And big inhale, begin. Holding it here, trying to keep those knees close together. Breathing, controlling your breath. Using that strength in your legs to pull those hands back. One more second here. Breathe through, guys. And release nice and gentle. Same way you went in. Come out the same way. Awesome job. And if you need to windshield wiper, you can again. Awesome work. We'll go ahead and put our hands right underneath our shoulders, and we will walk our hips back into our child's pose. We'll go ahead and take that right arm, thread it underneath that left. We're still in that child's pose. We're just going to get a nice little shoulder stretch here, keeping that arm overhead. And releasing, switching other arm, threading underneath that right arm and twisting. One more breath. And coming back out of it, and we'll go ahead and walk. Try to push your heels, your glutes back to your heels a little bit more, getting a little bit deeper in that stretch. And then we'll walk our hands over to the right side. Walking our hands out as far as we can, getting a nice long stretch from that underarm all the way down towards our hip on the side. And we'll take the hands over to the left this time. And we'll come back to center, and we'll walk it up into our tabletop position. Spreading those knees out just a little bit under for hip width distance, making sure our back is still straight. We'll drop that belly for our cat-cow. Inhale and exhale to bring the back up. Inhale with your own breath, guys. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Awesome work. And we'll go ahead and we'll turn onto that left leg. We'll turn that leg behind us. We'll stick out that right leg, and we'll just let our body naturally do a nice crescent here. Letting that head drop, letting that arm just dangle. So we're not necessarily trying to bring it down in an uncomfortable position. We're just letting it naturally stretch out. And we'll switch to the other side, nice and gentle. So that right leg turns behind us. We straighten out that left leg, and we come up for a side stretch. And we'll slowly come out of it. And we'll go ahead and find a comfortable seat. And we'll do a twist. So taking that right hand onto the left knee, Left hand's behind you, about 2 inches behind from your tailbone, and we'll just do a nice gentle twist. Deep breathing here. Releasing those toxins out of your spine from the weekend. One more breath here, and then we'll switch to the other side. And on the exhale, go ahead and switch it right on over. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Twisting, looking over that right shoulder. Last breath here. And release back to neutral. Shake that head. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for morning movement. I hope you feel refreshed and I hope you feel warm and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.